Shopping lists, and more shopping lists. What's up, 23% Nation? It is Coach D of the 23% Challenge. And today we are going to discuss a topic that is very essential to being successful during the 23% Challenge. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the purpose of today's video is to help facilitate just how easy it is to endure the vegan portion of the 23% challenge. Now, in a previous video, I released 13 tips that can make the vegan portion of the 23% challenge very, very easy. So what I'm going to do now are a series of videos that address each tip separately. That's right, guys. So during these series of videos, we're going to get into each and every tip, but more importantly, we're going to expand on the tips so that way you can see just how easy and just how beneficial the vegan portion is during the 23% challenge. So guys, without any further ado, let's go ahead and address tip number 1, which happens to be watch the videos. That's right, guys. All you have to do is watch my 7 videos. And the reason why you want to watch the videos is because you want to create your top 5 lists. Now, essentially, these lists are shopping lists. So what I'm going to do in this video is we're going to talk about the benefits of developing a shopping list. So like I said earlier, without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive right in. All right, benefit number 1. Now, before we talk about the first benefit, guys, let's remember something. There are 7 videos that you really need to watch before I would say progressing with this one. Now, let's remember that there is a video on processed foods, there is a video on nuts and seeds, fruits, vegetables, legumes, whole grains, and let's not forget the video about water. All right. The purpose of those 7 videos, once again, is so that you can create your top 5 lists. So let's now go back into the benefits about why creating grocery shopping lists is so important. Okay, so now we can progress to benefit number 1, which happens to be, guys, having a grocery list, having your top 5 list keeps you focused. That's right, guys. Focus is key. You avoid distractions. All right. Now, I'm sure that I'm not the only person that goes grocery shopping. Okay. As a matter of fact, most people do. Now, have you ever noticed that when you go inside the grocery store, that you are bombarded with images? We're bombarded with shelving and displays and perhaps music. Well, today, Coach D wants to let you know that grocery stores do that kind of stuff on purpose. That's right. They want you to be so excited and so filled with the emotions of being in the grocery store to the point where you are in a new euphoric state, and that essentially helps you to become distracted, which then causes you to spend more time in the store, which then causes you to spend more money in the store. So guys, today, Coach D wants you to stay focused. So guys, by having your top 5 lists in hand, right, that will not only help you stay focused, but you will avoid distractions such as the bright lights, the colorful displays, and the music. Once again, we have to remember that grocery stores, their main purpose is to get you in the store, number 1. Number 2, when you're in there, they need to maximize the time that you're in there so that you in turn purchase more products. You see, that's how it works. But we're going to be smarter than the grocery stores. We're going to go in there with our list. We're going to stay focused and only focus on what is on our list. All right. So I hope benefit number one helps you out. Benefit number two, okay? Guys, you save money by having your top 5 list. That's right. Your list will help you avoid buying foods that you shouldn't be eating or products that you don't need. There have been countless times when I've gone into the grocery store and I walk up and down the aisles and I start looking to my right, I start looking to my left, even behind me, and I start to think about all other things that maybe I don't need, okay? Things that I want, right? So then I end up picking up one thing that costs $1, picking up something else that costs $2. And before I know it, I pretty much doubled what I initially came in to purchase. So you see, guys, having your top 5 list will save you money. That's right, because that'll help keep you focused on what you need versus what you want. All right, benefit number 3. Let's talk about it. Guys, having your top 5 list will keep you on task. That's right, guys. Remember, we are on a mission with a purpose. And that purpose is to purchase plant foods only. All right. So having a list, it keeps you on task, which means you avoid forgetting the essentials. Okay. So remember, when you're in the store and you have your shopping cart in front of you, you're pushing it, right? Maybe you got 1 or 2 kids inside of it, or maybe some are hanging off. Okay. I've seen that kind of thing in the store before. Please do not allow the people that you are with to distract you. Okay. That's one of the biggest mistakes that I've come across, is that when I go into the grocery store with people who are not supportive, with people who are not aware of what I'm doing, then I can easily get off task. You see? So ladies and gentlemen, if you are going to the grocery store with other people, whether it's your spouse, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids, or maybe even coworkers, right? You may want to inform them that you are doing the 23% challenge and that you are only focused on plant foods. That way, they will not be inclined to put things in the basket that shouldn't necessarily be there. As a matter of fact, one of the things that I would recommend in order for you to stay on task is that whoever you go with, make sure that they have their own shopping cart. Your shopping cart is only for foods that get the 23% challenge stamp of approval. Their cart is for everything that they want. Now, for parents who have children, that might be a little difficult, all right? But depending on how large or how small your child is, chances are they can carry around one of the baskets, you see? And then that way, they're organized, you're organized, and everybody is happy. Okay? I hope that helps you out just a little bit. All right, benefit number 4. Guys, having your top 5 list helps to save you gas. That's right. And who doesn't want to save gas? Because here's the thing. If you go to the grocery store without a list, chances are you'll forget something. And we all know that driving back to the grocery store once you get home is not the most pleasurable thing to do. As a matter of fact, it can be very frustrating. Okay, I've had to do that before. So you see, guys, having your top 5 list, right? It saves you gas, you don't forget, and you don't have to go back to the store. All right, hope that helps you out. Benefit number 5, check it out. Having a list helps you to develop good habits. So check it out. Keep a pad of paper stuck on the refrigerator with a magnet so it's always available. This is so easy. All you have to do is go get a pad of paper, make sure it has a magnet on the back. You put it on your refrigerator. Now, as you are running low on your fruits, as you're running low on your nuts and seeds, as you're running low on your whole grains, just simply pick up a pen or pencil and jot it down on the piece of paper that's on the refrigerator. You see, that way you're developing good habits. You're developing a habit that gets you in the mood of always replenishing what is being eaten. All right. So guys, that's all you have to do is make sure that you have a pad of paper with a magnet and place it on your refrigerator. And as you are eating your top 5 fruits, as you're eating your top 5 vegetables, then as you eat them, you'll know exactly what you need to go back to the grocery store and repurchase. All right. So I hope benefit 5 helps you out. Benefit number 6, saves time. And who doesn't need more time on their side? So check this out. This saves you from having to walk back and forth between the aisles. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we've talked about this before. We know that during the 23% challenge, no processed foods, no meat, no processed beverages, and no animal products are allowed. So what does that mean? That means that when you go into the grocery store, you're going to spend the majority of your time in the produce section. Now, you may have to go up and down the aisles to purchase your beans and your peas and your whole grains, and probably even your nuts and your seeds. But for the most part, you are going to spend the majority of your time in the produce section where all other fruits and vegetables are. So there in itself will save you time. Why? Because you know exactly where you're going to go and you know exactly what you're going to purchase. Benefit number 7. Now, Coach D is not coupon savvy. I'm not a big fan of coupons, all right? But I do know that some people are, okay? So for those of you who enjoy being Mr. or Mrs. Coupon, okay, having a top 5 list will help you become more coupon savvy. That's right. So what that means is this list or these lists will enable you to organize your coupons right in a better way. So perhaps you have coupons for fruits. Perhaps you have coupons for vegetables. Perhaps you have coupons for, let's say, legumes. Well, however you have them, make sure that they're organized. And don't forget, take them to the store with you, because in that way, you'll be able to save a little more money upon the checkout process. Benefit number 8. All right. Now this one I love. It improves communication skills. Guys, part of the 23% challenge is developing better relationships. So check it out. One of the things that can easily improve any relationship is better communication. You see? So what Coach D recommends, okay, and this is only a recommendation, all right, is when you have that sheet of paper with the magnet on the back that's attached to your refrigerator, allow your housemates to write on the list. That's right, because sometimes we may forget or we just may be completely unaware that one of our top 5 is low. And perhaps the people that you live with, they may notice it sooner than you can. So allow your housemates. Now, that could be a roommate. It could be your husband or your wife, your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or even your children. Allow them to write on the list. Now, this is one key factor that we must remember. Let them know, right? So communicate with them that the only foods that are to be written on that list are foods that get the 23% challenge stamp of approval. So that's all fruits, all vegetables, all legumes, all whole grains, all nuts and seeds, and of course, water, okay? Now, if they want to put on there potato chips and chocolate cake and candy and cookies, you say no way. As a matter of fact, they could set up a separate list just for all those processed foods, okay? But make sure that if you allow your housemates to add to your list in order to keep things running smoothly, then make sure that they know that the only foods that go on your list are the foods that are allowed during the 23% challenge. I hope that helps you out as well. Benefit number 9. Now, I know that a lot of people are moving towards technology. And that means that more and more people are using their smartphones, which then means that more and more people are using apps. Okay? So guys, today I want to introduce you to the To-Do Cloud app. Now, I'm going to read to you the benefits of using the To-Do Cloud app. All right. So essentially, this is going to make you more tech savvy. All right. So the To-Do Cloud app, it incorporates geotagging to give you alerts while you are in your vehicle. It also reminds you to stop at the grocery store as you are nearing it, and it tells you what you need to buy at the grocery store. So ladies and gentlemen, if you are inclined and if you are tech savvy and you want to become more tech savvy, okay, then go ahead and download the To-Do Cloud app. It will almost certainly help you out. And last but not least, guys, let's talk about benefit number 10. All right. Having your top 5 lists makes you more special and more unique. Guys, take a look at the picture, right? You see all those green apples, but then we see that one red apple. Well, today, Coach D wants to inspire you to become the red apple. Think about it this way. When you go to the grocery store, or for any store for that matter, how many people do you see walking around with a list? Well, I can only go by what I see, and normally I don't see anybody carrying around a list or looking at maybe their tablet or their cell phone to check things off as they go. Most people grab a buggy and they walk around the store going aisle to aisle, department to department, and just putting things in haphazardly. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to be focused. We want to stay on task. We want to save time. We want to save money, right? So make sure that when you go to the grocery store that you have your list with you. Trust me, you probably will be the only person in the grocery store with a list. But so what? That makes you special and it makes you unique. Okay? So let's get into the good habit of taking the list with us to the store, all right? And make sure you stick to it. Stay on task, stay focused, avoid all distractions, okay? Well, my dear 23% challenge, always be aware that the 23% challenge is now live on Udemy. That's right, guys, Udemy. Please go check it out. We are waiting for you. All right. I want to thank everyone for listening today. Guys, please comment and please subscribe. Now, to help you comment, right, I have a question of the day. Are you ready? Because here it comes. Question of the day. See, I told you it was coming up. Okay. So now that we know how easy and how important it is to have your top 5 list with you when you go to the grocery store, here's a question. What's easier for you to do? Use a pen and pad or use an app? Let me know. Coach D has an inquiring mind along with the rest of the 23% nation. You see, we all want to know so that we can use your answers as advice for other people who are just coming on board. Okay, so guys, please go ahead and address the question. So once again, what's easier for you to do? Use a pen and pad or use an app? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all that I have for you today. I'm Coach D of the 23% Challenge. Stay blessed and never ever forget, Coach D loves you. Take care. See you later.